Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to the Ultimate Racing League. Let me just search. Yeah, we go. For the 8th round of this 10 round championship. So, we're going to cover these guys. Pro Am 2, I think this league is. I've forgotten already. Anyway, we're down on the south-east coast somewhere in the United Kingdom. Near Chichester, I think. So let's not hang about. Let's get take a look at this grid. So I've got Grahamid Ali on pole position, followed by Tiddy Milk in second. Nordy takes third on the grid, followed by Aid in fourth. Pete is fifth. Shadow sixth. Flat B in seventh. Silverback is eighth. Shameless Cash. That's a mouthful, isn't it? I think I might abbreviate that one. In ninth, Bish is 10th, a guy I've not heard of before. So good luck to him. Stealth. Ooh, I've not seen Stealth for many a year. He must be clocking on a bit now in the years. I don't think I might be saying that. We've got next Trenner Sport, is it? M Sport? We'll call him M Sport. And Pablo. We've got some right mouthful of names, haven't we, in this round. I suppose it's a lot easier if you're actually sober while you're doing it, but there we go. So here we go then, guys. 43 laps round this circuit. Try not to fall to sleep if you possibly can, and I'll try and do the same. So, as Grahamid, I've always called Grahamid Graham for some reason, I'm not sure why, but we'll try and stick with his proper name, Grahamid. And as you can see, the weather is looking very typical English. The track looks a bit damp, doesn't it? Unless it's just a bit of moisture on there, maybe, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, looking good for Graham at the moment. Pete in second place. Not seen Pete actually for, oh, there we go, down the inside of Graham. Nice little pass there from Pete. It did look quite easy, that, didn't it? Maybe Grahamid gave it him, maybe. It's early doors, so I don't think these guys need to fight too much at the moment. There's Tiddy, also putting the pressure on Grahamid. Yeah, just holding him off. We're coming up to the naughty one for the first time. Someone going off the track a little bit there in the background, but no biggie. Let's see if everyone gets through there. Nice. Oh yeah, I think they did. Oh, Shadow now. Oh, he's under pressure from Aid. Aid goes through like a rocket, doesn't he, as he starts lap 2 of this 43 lap race. So he made that one look a little bit easy. Oh, someone else is off there. Who's that? Oh, Aid, come on, lads, get back on track. There we are. Oh, what out. There's just Aid showing us not how it's done. I don't think he's lost too many positions, so Shadow 777, never heard of this guy before either, so it'd be interesting also to see how he gets on. Hopefully he can stick it or keep it on the tarmac and not stick it on the golf course. Nice little livery, Castrol livery there on his motor. Oh, nice little battle behind. Flat B goes through on Pablo, so quite a few overtakes in this early part of this race. The comms come to you from sipple.co.uk. We've not actually got a website, but so don't go looking for one. We're still working on it. I think we might have it done for the next 10 years. So Pablo, they're fighting back on Flat B. He's not giving up the ghost just yet, is he? He's putting that pressure back onto Flat. Always confuses me, this circuit. It all looks pretty much the same, but thankfully next week we're back on a more of a proper racing circuit. Bish 11th place. He's got a nice little gap, and no pressure whatsoever behind Bish, so he's got nothing to worry about, so he just can concentrate on chasing down Pablo. Oh, someone else is off there. Who was that? Oh, Shadow. Shall we go and see what happened to Shadow just for a laugh? I think we shall. Oh, there you go, just a little bit of grass cut in there. Oh, oh dear me. Oh, everything's going off here. Nordy, what's happening to Nordy? My word. Oh, there you go. Yes, let you guys work that one out. Nice bit of entertainment for the spectators there on the left-hand side, thoroughly enjoying that bit of scrapyard challenge, I think we'll call it. Stealth goes through. Not seen Stealth yet, have we? Let's have a look at him. Hopefully he can show the younger ones how it's done, how you keep it on the tarmac. Well, look, only 41 laps to go. Sorry, 40 laps. Might get this done before the 9 o'clock kick-off tonight. Let's have a look how Naughty Nordy is doing. 12th position, and there's Shadow with 13th. So let's go back up with your leader. Oh, we've got a new leader. As you can see, it was Mohammed Ali a lap or so ago, so we missed that one. Pete's gone through, Tiddy and Silverback have gone through, so obviously something must have happened to Mohammed. I don't think we'll go back and search for it. I think it might be a little bit too far. Tiddy Milk then, lovely little name that. Let you know where he got it from. Looking good for him at the moment. As he goes through the naughty chicane, nicely through there, back hard onto the power once more. And this first corner is coming up to now. A little tricky one actually. Likes to the track likes to force you off to the left-hand side, as you can see there from Tiddy's car. So it is a bit of a challenge, that corner. Oh, flat B into the pits. First guy in the pits, so I'm guessing he was running the hard compound of tyre. So guys, you can run any compound you wish. You can even put snow tyres on if you're feeling daring, or some comfort softs, but as long as you do the 3 laps on the hard compound, you can run basically what you want. Not that I recommend snow tyres on here, that is. So Aid, 5th place. Nice comfy cushion behind him. And a nice couple of laps, nice consistent lap times there, only 1:12 for Aid. Let's see what your leader's doing actually regarding lap time. And there you go, 1:11, 1:12, 1:11, 1:11. So yeah, it's about a second faster overall is Pete than the car we were just looking at a second or two ago. I can't remember who it was. Might have been Aid, I'm not sure. Anyway, who cares? Oh. It's not nice when your drink goes down the pipe the wrong way. You just cough your guts up, but there you go. Bish 95. Next target is Pablo. And I've only got about half a second between these two, so I expect Bish to make an attempt on Pablo somewhere, maybe on the next lap, maybe not this one, or is he? Is he going to go for it? Ooh, it's going to be tight down here, go down the inside, maybe. Ooh, Pablo just gets on that power, doesn't he? Just a little bit earlier, so a good attempt there from Bish. And nearly went off onto the green stuff, but just manages to hold on to that one, so well done to him. There's Naughty Nordy. Still hanging on to 8th. Shadow doing his level best to catch him up after his little off. I'm not sure if that's a drone camera, if it's a crane cam, whatever it is, it's a good shot. Trenner M Sport. Is that pronounced right? We'll call him Mr. Sport. Where's Mr. Stealth? There we are. Now I know Mr. Stealth is a lot quicker than what he is at the moment, but maybe he's not a fan of this track. There's not many that are, but it's not bad. It definitely is worse tracks on this calendar. Let's go back up with your leader then. Still looking good for Pete. Lap 8 of 43. 1:10.990 is the fastest man on the track, and that is Silverback, currently sitting in 5th position. So obviously he is on a bit of a charge. Come on, Tiddy. See if you can get a bit closer to Pete. Still looking good for Grahamed. Currently sitting on the podium for his bottle of champers. Hopefully these guys won't spread out too much, I'll say. Means I might have to drink a little bit. Oh, here's a good little battle. Look, Pablo and Bishop. Let's have a bit of an on-board footage, eh? With not Bishop, sorry, Bish. I promoted him to a Bishop. I hope he doesn't mind. So we'll go on board with him for our first on-board footage in this race. It's looking a bit scratchy around there. Oh, this is going to be interesting. They must be pretty much neck and neck, these guys out. I can't find him. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Maybe try that mirror. See if he can. No, he hasn't got a mirror on that side. It's covered up. Typical. Oh, and there you go. That's the corner. That was just wants to drag you to the left. But yeah, good pass there from Bish. Not Bishop. Right, let's come out with that camera. Let's get back onto normal view. Let's go down the field a little bit more, see if we can see some more battles going off. No, not at the moment. Where's Stealth? There he is. He's quite a bit behind, has he? Maybe he pitted. He's on the racing medium. He's not got much wear in there, has he? So he might have pitted. I don't know. I missed that one. Now then, Pete into his pit with his orange pit crew. So Tiddy Milk goes through. What's he running on? He's on the racing medium, so he's okay for quite a few laps yet. Is Tiddy Milk? They're looking good for him. Aid on the charge. Lap 10. That went pretty quick actually, then first 10 laps. Nice livery on the Aid's car as well actually there. I think we'll go on board with Aid for a few corners. Just see if he can make a bit more of an impression on Grahamed. I was going to tell you where we are next week, guys, but I can't actually remember, even though I was practicing on the circuit with Mark this morning. I've forgotten already, but there we go. These two guys are pretty evenly matched, aren't they? Hasn't got enough quite enough beans and curry sauce in Aid's car just yet. Maybe he's saving it for a bit later on in the race. Silverback currently in 4th. And it does look like now the majority of the pack are getting pretty spread. Bish and Pablo, not too bad. Also looks like Pete is joining the party. Obviously Pete was in the pits just a second or two ago on the racing hard now, so I think he'll only do the 3. Obviously we do not know his race strategy, so Nordy catching up to Pete and Pablo. Shadow, yeah, he's pretty much on his own, isn't he? Having a bit of fun out there. 1:13.1, very consistent down the board there on 1:12, so it's that 1:13 on the last lap, so this is what they tell us, you need to be consistent with your lap times to win the races. Yeah, they are getting pretty spread, aren't they? Oh dear me. I might have to whiz off to the kitchen shortly and put a couple of burgers on the old stove. I maybe need to stick a bit of oil on the track or something, maybe. So a few cars sort of like, yeah, go spinning off, just to make it a little bit more interesting. So I don't think Tiddy Milk would appreciate that at the moment, with him being the race leader. And the old Sky livery there. First person I've seen actually to run a Sky livery. It's pretty cool. Looks very retro actually, with the lights on the front of his car. Looks very 1970s. I'm sure his car's not 1970s, but his lights look a little bit that way. For those that are old enough to remember the 70s. So Muhammad Ali and Bish into the pits for their first one, I think. Looks like, oh, look at that, as Silverback actually running his tyres down to metal at the moment. I think his front left is like, what, 99% gone. He's even drifting it around the corners now. Oh, he would do if he could get round it. Oh, lucky there for Silverback. I think he might have left the pit stop maybe a wee bit too late, and he is running on yeah, well, I'm not quite sure what you'd call it really. Running on the nothing tyre at the moment, so he needs to get into the pits as soon as he possibly can. As he'll be coming off the track and heading down the old golf course. Got to be a bit careful as well, guys, coming into the pits. We're going to go on board, because if he pits this time, we'll see the pit wall on the left-hand side. And during practice, I actually hit the pit wall myself a couple of times. There it is on the left. Oh, just manages to avoid it. Ooh, that was close. That would have been interesting. So 3 cars in the pits. Tiddy Milk. Oh, his fuel. Now then, how far is Pete behind? That is the question. Let's come out of that camera. There's Tiddy. There's... Yeah, surely Pete will take the lead when Tiddy comes in to make his pit stop. Looking at the gap between them on the track map, top right hand corner. That's trouble. Oh, just spilled half the vodka down my jeans. That's the trouble with these long races. You end up drinking more. It's just not good. So there, Tiddy in the pits. Now this is going to be really close. Can Pete get round before Tiddy comes out? Or is Tiddy's pit crew on the... let's have a look. Oh no, he's still putting some fuel in, so Pete is going to take the lead. And there we go. If it wasn't for the fuel he needed to put in, then he would be out and about. But now he's down to 4th and maybe even another place. Shameless Cash, Mr. Cash, that's it. Not quite sure what livery he's got on, what livery he's sporting on his car there actually, but it looks pretty cool. Maybe you can tell us in the please like and subscribe, guys, if you can, even if you don't like the racing. still hit the like button if you can. That would be fantastic. It will help us out a little bit. We do not make any money off this channel, so it's not regarding money or anything like that. It just helps out a little bit. So that would be great. If we did make money off this channel, which we don't, but if we did, I think I'd be on here 24/7. Stealth now up into 6th place. So remember, a few laps ago or so, guys, Stealth was at the very back, and because of pit stops probably, and a bit of racing talent also, he's moved himself up into 6th. So he's going to be on a charge, and his tyre wear, fuel's not. He's a couple of laps off a pit stop regarding his fuel. Can he get past Grahamid to take that 5th place? It also looks like it's getting a little bit darker out there. We've got a bit of a sunset going off, so hopefully this race will not go into complete darkness, because we'll just be looking at headlights, and that will be no good. Aid in 8th, that rhymes a little bit. Mr. Bish in 9th, he's pretty much on his own, isn't he, more or less? Silverback and Nordy, them two still at it. We might come back to them two and go with an on board with Nordy. Let's have another look down the field. M Sport in 12th. Nice line round there, Mr. Michelin Man, and he's got the old Guinness there on his livery. We can't complain about that one, can we, guys? We like a bit of Guinness, a bit of iron in our blood. It does help certain parts of the body. There's a bit of Guinness. But we won't go into that right now. Shadow. I don't think he's sporting any Guinness on his car, is he? No. Just the Castrol. We ain't going to be drinking that. So, back up your leader then, Mr. Pete. Oh, look at that for a lead he's got. I'm not going to guess how many seconds. Maybe a 14 or 15 second lead. It's a pity they don't give this information actually on the screen. The gaps between the cars, especially if it's quite large. You've got to sort of semi-guess it. Oh, and Pete's in the pits again already. So it looks like his car does drink the old fuel nice and quickly. Now then, flat B, is he gonna? No, he's gonna have to come in also, isn't he? Yep. So now then, a chance for Grahamid to take the lead in this race on lap 17. And there we go, he does actually take the lead. The other two still in the pit lane. They're going to move down another spot because Tiddy moves up into 2nd. Excuse me. 8 up into 3rd now. So these pit stops really do throw everything into the mix, which is good. Makes things a little bit more interesting. Let's see if we can find a wee little battle for you guys. We're not going to find one in there, are we, in the pits? Nope. Naughty Nordy in 6. It's probably not naughty, but it does rhyme a little bit. So yeah, it could be quite interesting actually over the next few laps. Here we go, look at that, 5 cars that could potentially be in some great battles over the next 2 or 3 laps. So let's go on board with Shadow. Lap 18. Muhammad Ali still the fastest guy on the track on 1:10.266. Looks like he gets on the brakes just a bit later there than Mr. Sport, doesn't he? Oh dear me. Oh, ouch. Oh, well done, lad. Well done. I thought he was going to go. I thought the back end was going to go around when he hit that, when he hit the green stuff, but no, he kept it well. So credit to him. Nice bit of driving there from Shadow. Mr. Cash in 12th and Stealth. Well, last time we looked at Stealth, he was in 6th, now he's in 13th. That must be surely because he was put the racing softs on. So this is the first racer in this race I think we've seen sporting the racing soft compound of tyre. So he's on a charge, isn't he? Or is he after that fastest lap? Maybe. I'm sure these guys get a point for the fastest lap of the race, something like that. Still looking good for Grahamid. He's going to be out there for quite a few laps yet before he probably makes his final pit stop of the race, whenever that is. Tiddy Milk, he's had a good race so far, hasn't he? He's been pretty faultless in this race. Same goes for Ed actually, he's had a bit of a spiffing race here at Goodwood. No rest for Pete though at the moment, is he? Looks like these guys are sporting a bit of the old French headlights with the old yellow beam rather than the white one. It's either that or I'm colourblind, I'm not quite sure which. But Bish on the charge. Nice colours there on Naughty Nordy's car on the Fanatic livery. Reminds me of the colours a little bit that Mark uses from Slowpoke Racing. Yeah, check his channel out, guys. Slowpoke Racing on YouTube. He does a great job. You can pay me later, mate, for the plug. And he covers a different league. I can't remember which one it is now, but he covers a different league. He covers quite a few leagues actually in the URL. Come on, flat bean. Curry sauce and beans, mate, and you can get past Pablo. It's not going to make it easy for you though, is he? Lap 21. I'm surprised no one has beaten Grahamid's lap time yet, but maybe Stealth with the racing soft, he's going to be in with a shout, isn't he? Now then, if all these 5-6 cars that are pretty close-ish together can get through the naughty section, which they do, he's going to have him, his flat B, isn't he? He's just biding his time a little bit. He's not rushing it. There's no need to rush it. There's still plenty of laps in this race, but he's going for it. He's going down the inside. Looks like he's going to get it. Oh, he does. So, yeah, great pass there from flat B. He did. Oh, someone off there. Oh, naughty Nordy. Let's have a wee look what happened there. Oh, just slightly on the old golf course there, and that was it. He went off. You just need to, even the slightest of touches on the old grass there, and that's it. It's definitely not unforgiven. Excuse the pun. But yeah, took him out. So unlucky there for Nordy. moves him down into 12th. That gives the opportunity for Stealth to make some inroads. Lap 21 from Stealth, 1:12.697. These soft compounded tyre are good, but the trouble is they don't last you that long. That's the he's going to take 12th place though, I think, which he does with Mr. Sport in the pits. I think it's time for another Sipple, guys, and admin in this race. So my mate's just come back from Alcudia, I think that's pronounced right, or something like that, somewhere in Spain, and bought me a nice 2.5 litres of vodka back. Hopefully he'll be going back through there very soon. which he told me he isn't. I've got to wait another year, so never mind. Right, Tiddy Milk then in the lead. Ed in second, getting chased down by Mr. M Sport in third. Third for Pete, sorry. Bish in fourth. Flat B sixth. Then we've got Pablo not too far behind him. Grahamid in seventh, and closing it in fast is Silverback. Oh no! Oh Jesus! Oh, Holy Mary, how did he hang on to that one? It could have been absolute disaster for Silverback there. He just loses one place. He could have lost a lot more. I'm not quite sure actually how he held it on track, but he did somehow. Maybe he's got something magnetic in his car, who knows. Nordy in 10th, Stealthy up into 11th now, followed by Shadow and Mr. Sport. We've got a nice red pinkish sky there in the foreground here at Goodwood in Sussex, somewhere near Chichester. Look at that for a shot. That's a lovely shot, is that, isn't it? The blue flags are waving. If Fade can get a little bit closer to M Sport, I think we might do a bit of on board. Just wait a wee bit longer. Bish into the pits for, got to be, well, possibly, depending on what compound of tyre he puts on, maybe his final pit stop. Yeah, so hopefully, guys, Harry, who does the comms usually for this channel, as I was saying earlier, he's having a bit of trouble with his bits, and hopefully he can get them sorted out, and he will be back with you guys next week for the second to last round of the championship. So let's go back up with our race leader, Tiddy Milk. Where is he? Where's the cameraman? There he is. I thought I'd lost our cameraman, then I thought they went home. In first position, Aid in second. Nice little gap between himself and Pete in third place. Still looking good for flat B. Oh, Pablo. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm back. Oh, lucky mate. It's not the, it's not the easiest of tracks to keep on the old tarmac is Goodwood. I think for me, I mean, you guys might disagree with this, I don't know, but whatever. I think it's more of a go-karting track, isn't it, this one, I think. Tell us what you think in the comments box, if you think this is more of a go-karting track than a GR4 or a GR3 car race. Mr. Cash, 7th. We've done 26 laps of this race, guys, and I've only just realised that Silverback is from the United States of America. There we go. URL is international. Yeah. Who said my eyesight is knackered? Specsavers, possibly. Nordy in 9th. Now into the pits comes Stealth. Where is he? There he is. Into the pits, possibly for the final time. Surely he's going to be putting the racing medium compound of tyre. He's got a little bit of splash of fuel in there. We've got some nice black and red suit liveries, shall we say, from his pit crew. He's putting some right juice in there, isn't he? We'll come back to him shortly. His pit crew are taking the time. Someone else also has just come into the pits, I'm sure. Now we missed that one, maybe not. So let's go back up with Mr. M Sport in 11th place. The marshal out there once again with the old blue flags. We all know what blue flags mean, don't we, guys? We don't need to go into that one. It means no drinking while you're driving. That's what it means. Do you know what? Oh, I might fancy Tiddy Milk to taking this win in this race. I know there's, what we got, 10, 12, 15 laps remaining, something like that. And he's going to be pitting in the next lap or two for his final stint. And surely he'll be going on to the racing mediums when he does come into the pits for his final one. Unless he's brave and sticks the old super softs on. He stays out for another lap, and why not? He's going to get one more lap out of the fuel. Tell you what, just seeing Pete go around that corner there, he's not all that far away from Tiddy Milk, and he's got a bit more fuel in his tank than Tiddy, so I don't mind betting on the football, but I'm not quite sure about betting on these guys, to be quite honest with you. Stealth, let's go on board with Stealth. Where is he? I've lost him. We will find him once more. Where is he? He's disappeared. There he is. Let's go on board with Stealth. Let's get him, give him some more coverage. The good lad is Stealth. So I've been with URL for 6 years, and I'm sure Stealth has been with URL pretty much more or less, or actually maybe a bit longer. I've had quite a few very good battles with Stealth over the years. It's just a pity we're not in the same league anymore, because I'm sure he'd be kicking my you know what. I was just checking there if Stealth has carried a passenger with him, some you know, some dolly lady or something in his passenger seat. That would be good, very good, would it, for your concentration? For, you know, having some dolly lady sat in your passenger seat. So then, let's go. We race lead, and then we'll go back down through the field once more. No, we won't. There we go. Pete. I'm not quite sure how many. It feels like Pete has made possibly about 100 pit stops in this race. It definitely feels like it. His car doesn't half drink the old fuel, and he's going to be coming in this one, surely. It's a bit of a lottery, these endurance races, isn't it, with the old pit stops into play? It really does. Is he gonna? Yeah, surely. Yeah, can he avoid the? Yes, he does. He avoids the wall there on the left-hand side. So Grahamid is going to take the lead, but I'm sure Grahamid has got one more pit stop in him. I don't think that fuel's going to last him till the end of the race. Pablo now moves him to second place. Pete into the pits. So is Flat B. It's Nordy. Is he going to go through for one more lap? He is. He's a brave guy. Because Naughty Nordy is definitely running on near fresh air. He's not quite there in the fuel tank, but he's about there. He knows better than what we do. Tiddy Milk in fourth. Come on, guys, we're sure there's a bloody battle somewhere. Who's that? Oh, God, I missed it. Jesus Christ, was it Mr. Sport who went off track there? Just have a little look. Yeah. Oh, unlucky there for M Sport. Comes up to the naughty chicane. Oh, yeah, just get it wrong, doesn't he? Oh, dear, unlucky, mate. Back on the tarmac once more. Fortunately, he does not lose a place, so it could have been a lot worse than what it was. Back on the power once more, trying to get back into that rhythm again. It's not easy when you have an off, or as you can see, it's not easy to get back into the rhythm. Takes a few corners, just needs to calm yourself down a little bit, take a few deep breaths, have a little sipple. Well, maybe not have a sipple like he's racing into, but you know what I mean. Needs to calm yourself down a bit, get into the groove once more. Needle in the groove, as they say. Stealth 11th place. Now then, Silverback is on the charge, so is Bish, just sat behind him. Oh, it's getting really interesting in these final, what is it, 12, 13 laps, whatever it is. I think everybody now, barring those that need to make another stop, will be really going for this. I'm not quite sure where these guys stand in their league. I was doing my league, but the guys decided not to share the races, so I couldn't do it anymore. Oh, Bish, where you going, my son? He's taking the scenic route. That's where he's taking his sat-nav. He's taking him all over the place, and it resets him all. Unlucky there for Bish. Really unlucky. He was on the charge one. He was chasing down, was it? Silverback. And yeah, unlucky, mate. It's not easy to keep your concentration going. Not full on the 100% max for 43 laps, that's for sure. It is a bit of a drainer. He's back on once more, so let's go with your leader, Tiddy Milk then. He will, or he should not have to pit again. Unless his car decides to drink triple the fuel that he's got in currently, 3/4 of a tank. Tyres looking really good on the racing hards. His next nearest one is Aid on the racing mediums. Pretty similar on the fuel tank, but he's on the better racing compound of tyre. Question is, can he make these last 10 laps pay and catch up to Tiddy? So the battle between Tiddy and Aid is going to be very close, I think, as we come to the final few laps of the race. We will see. Now then, who we got in third? Mr. Cash. There he is. Quite of a tank of fuel, racing soft, yeah, so I think he will have to make another pit stop in this race. I might be wrong, but I think he will have to at some point. So for me, the race, or for the win of this race rather, is between Tiddy Milk and Aid. That's my thoughts. If it's anything like my lottery numbers, then we're knackered. Nice comfy fourth place from Hamid Ali, but I'm sure he would much prefer to be sat in third and be sat on the podium with some champagne. Excuse me. Pete in 5th. It's not a bad position, is it, if you can stay there? Plenty of points towards the championship. Pablo 6. Nothing for him to worry about. He's got a nice healthy gap between himself and Flat B in 7th. Let's see, round the naughty one. Hopefully he won't hit it. No, his concentration is still so he's probably not in his 50s. If he was in his 50s like myself and some other guys which I will not mention, his concentration would have probably been knackered by now, but yeah, he's doing a grand job. Flat B in 7th. Shadow chasing him down. It's not a given yet for Flat B. I think Flat B and Shadow will be fighting it out for 7th and 8th in these final stages of this race. Naughty Nordy's had a bit of a mixture, hasn't he, in this race of good and unfortunately not so good. But he's in 9th. I'd be quite happy with a 9th position finish. And Bish in 10th, he's pretty much on his own. So is Silverback from the United States of America, which we all know is where the majority of the World Cup football is being held for all those footy fans out there. Stealth now in 12th and Mr. M Sport in 13th position. So we've got no major battles going off, have we, guys, in this final stages. These two are probably the closest. Oh no, sorry, that's the back marker he's passed, sorry. So it's Tiddy on the charge. Hamid Ali still is the fastest guy. He's held that lap, or the fastest lap now, for quite some time. I'm surprised no one's beaten it actually, but give me a nice extra point in the bag for Grahamid. And yeah, we've got to thank him as well. Got to thank Grahamid Ali for saving and sharing this race, so you guys can watch these this lot race round Goodwood for the 8th round. Lovely jubbly. And there he is, the guy that saved the races. So thank you for that, Grahamid. Aid in 3rd. Not a given, is it, Pete? I think Aid's got to be on his best racing to hold off Pete as we come into the final. What we got, 6 or 7 laps of this race. Ooh, it's going to be really, really close. Let's have a quick look down the field and we'll come back to them two, because I think the closest guys on the track at the moment. Then we've got Pablo, then we've got Flat B, followed by Shadow 777 in 7th place. His name predicts his current racing position, sort of. Naughty Nordy there in 8th. Same as Cash in 9th. Silverback, followed by Stealth and M Sport. Yeah, good. No, he's catching the back mark up there. And Bish in 13th. So let's go back up with Tiddy. I think the top two are the closest ones on the track at the moment. So he's past M Sport, which is the back marker. Where's Aid? Where is Aid? Oh, sorry, Grahamid. Sorry, Aid's moved down to the 4th position now. It's a bit like a bloody roulette wheel, isn't it? There's no major battles going off. We've only got 5 laps remaining, so we're not too bothered really. I'm sure I put 50 quid on Tiddy Milk winning this race. Looking good for Pablo. Flat B. Shadow and Nordy. Let's go on final on-board footage with Naughty Nordy in 8th position. Oh, Shadow, oh, unlucky mate. Was he feeling the pressure from Naughty Nordy there? I think he was. And it goes off track. Oh, super unlucky in these final stages of this race. I'm sure Naughty Nordy will not be too worried about that because he moves him up into 7th place, but Shadow into the pits for the final time. That's a late pit stop there from Shadow. Silverback is going to go through surely and move up into 9th place, which he does. So Silverback, into 9th place. Shadow coming out of the pits for the final time. That is really late pit stop. Surely onto the hard, is he? Yeah, on the racing hard compounded tyres. Left it to the last stint. Stealth now looking good for him, up into 11th. He was at last place at some point, but he's moved himself up into 11th, which is good. N-Sport in 12th and Bish in 13th position. Should we do I might do a full lap actually after this with our race leader. I've not done an on-board for a full lap, have we? And we're in the closing stages. There's no major battles going off really in this race in the final few laps. So when he gets there, we might do an on-board full lap with Tiddy Milk, so he can show us how it's done. So let's go on board with him now. So here we go then, as we approach the start-finish line, whatever you want to call it. There we go. We're going to do lap 41 with Tiddy Milk on board. He's going to show us how it's done. Please do not come off track, mate. I need to have a word with your racing technician, mate. You only got the one windscreen wiper. Talk about cutbacks. You need to invest in another one, mate. And there we have it, guys. There's a full lap on board with current race leader Tiddy Milk. That's how you do it. And he goes over the line to put a 1:12.014 in, so on the racing hard as well. That is a bloody good time on the racing hard compound of tyre. So his next nearest rival is Grahamid Ali, which is not too far behind him, is he? So it's not a given yet for Tiddy Milk. He's got Grahamid has got a back marker to get past, but I'm sure Mr. M Sport will be very sporting, pull over when the time is right to let Grahamid through. Then this is going to be a battle for the last lap and a half, or there or thereabouts, in this race. Oh, interesting. Graham is definitely getting closer. If he could just get past M Sport, he's going to be on the charge on his final lap, isn't he? Surely M Sport is under blue flag, so he should. Well, it is safe to do so, obviously. You're not going to compromise his race. I'm going to stick with these because it is the final lap. Unless Graham can get past the past M Sport, then it is going to be race win for Tiddy. It's going to be really close as this. Graham will be praying that he wishes that this lap was a little bit longer than what it is. Good crowd there on the left hand side of the track watching the final stages of this race. And now Graham is through now then. Oh, this is going to be so close. What a great finish this is going to be. Round the final right-handers for the final time into the naughty one. As long as they don't hit the barriers and the throw, surely Tiddy is going to take the win in this race just from Grahamid Ali. And he does. Well done to Tiddy Milk. Grahamid sat Ali in second place. What a finish there and what a win for Tiddy Milk. Well done to them guys. Pete's going to bring it home in third place and put himself on the podium for some champers. Well done to him also. Pablo brings it home in fourth position. Well done to Pablo. Flat B, he's had a good race. He's going to bring it home in fifth, surely. Flat B for fifth then. Is it going to be A just? Oh, A, was it? Oh, Naughty. Was it Naughty? Naughty from Aid, sorry, 6th and 7th. Wow, what a finish on the line there it was. Shameless Cash going to bring it home in 8th position. What a finish there between, yeah, wow. Silverback in 9th. Mr. M Spots finished in 12th, so Shadow's going to bring it home. Shirley in 10th place. And he does with Stealth 11th, yeah, M Sport, then Bish in 13th. Great racing, guys. Not an easy track. And hopefully your normal comms guy will be back next week after he sorts his bits and pieces out. Thank you very much.